Yo, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Kosi's Arsenal podcast. My name is Kosi, and this is a breaking story that none of us. Okay, I didn't know about it. So many bloggers didn't know about it. There was no update about Arsenal signing a player from Brighton. So we have signed a player from Brighton. Guess who it is? It is not Javis Bissouma. It is not Tariq Lamptey. I know that's what came into your head when I said Brighton. But we signed someone who is actually that quality. I don't know. Smash the like button, get your comments in, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be discussing that story in full length. Arsenal have actually signed a new player, our first professional signing this January transfer window is in without transfer rumors. And many of you asked me yesterday, Kosi, do you watch Sky Sport? And I said, yes, I do. I watch Sky Sport. Trust me, those men do not have that story. That Matt Ryan has signed for Arsenal this day. So let's go and see much of what is actually happening on Arsenal's website. It has been confirmed. The club has confirmed that Matt Ryan has joined the club. We're going to look at his first interview, what the club has said about him. Why did we go for him? We needed a goalkeeper, and yes, he is a goalkeeper. So let's get the party started. You could see here some of the photos on the Arsenal website. Ryan, what can you expect from me at Arsenal? Matt Ryan joins on loan until the end of the season. Pictures, Matt Ryan in Arsenal colours. I've come here to push Ban Leno and him to push me. That is Matt Ryan. So let us go down there and look at his first interview actually at Arsenal and see what he said in his first words at Arsenal. And he said, as an avid Arsenal fan growing up in Australia, it was second nature for Matt Ryan, to get up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning to tune into our matches. So how does it feel for the goalkeeper to have actually signed for us? And here we go. They're saying click here to buy your Ryan 33 shirt number. So he's going to be putting on shirt number 33. He actually comes in as the second goalkeeper to Ban Leno, not a third goalkeeper. So he's not coming in as a junior to Runason, but he's coming in as a senior to Runason and as a junior to Ban Leno. So let us look at see what the big man actually said on his first interview on the cameras with Arsenal. And here he said there is still an aura of these kind of words. There is still an aura of sureness to it all. To be honest, Ryan told Arsenal.com, "I'm really proud. It's great, and it's hard to sort of put into words the emotions and feelings that is becoming a reality." And he also said, all those mornings as a young kid in Australia, getting up to watch the Champions League games and on all that 4 o'clock in the morning when I had school and these types of things. The support back in the Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp days, all these sorts of things, to now be here fills me with great sense of pride and achievement. And he actually says, I'm just looking to do the best that I can for the club and represent the club in the best way possible and ultimately help the club to achieve more success. What can you expect from me at Arsenal? And he's saying, during his time at Brighton, we often saw the very best of Matt Ryan's goalkeeping qualities when he faced us in the Premier League. So what can we expect of the Australian international now that he's a Gooner? Click here to buy your you can click the link on the Arsenal website to buy your t-shirt, your jersey. And he said, I would say on the field it's probably my reliability as a goalkeeper. Ryan told Arsenal.com, I feel I'm quite consistent with my performance. I dedicate every aspect of life to playing football and trying to win football games for whoever I am representing, be it the club or the national team in Australia. So that willingness to win and to go extra length to do that is probably the main driving force behind me. Often off the field, I like to think that I'm just a genuine, easygoing person. I'm pretty laid back and approachable, and happy to have a chat with anyone. Like I said, I'm very dictated towards my sport and very, very professional, and I don't want any stone unturned in trying to get a win on match days. When they come on, I'll give all myself in order to try to achieve that. He also says, so what is in his mindset between now and the end of the campaign? And these were his answers. He said, firstly, to get in here and start the adaptation phase and learn the ins and outs to get more understanding of the playing group and the coaching staff and what's going to be required of me as a goalkeeper and what they are going to look for, and what they are looking for and the way of playing, the style of play, and all those types of things, Rance added. And he also said, I'm ready to develop a great relationship with them and feel that the quicker and more efficiently I am able to do that, the better chance it's going to be. It's going to give myself as an individual to contribute a greater level to the club. That's my focus, to come in here and work hard, push each other, and improve as a player and a person. I have no doubts that I'm in the right environment to do that. Matt Ryan joins Arsenal until the end of the season, unless there is something that I have not talked about. But that is it. Matt Ryan has joined big club Arsenal on a half-season deal until the end of the season. He's coming in from Brighton. He's been, I should say, he's been a decent goalkeeper at Brighton, and I was wrong to say that Brighton were not going to let go, of a player like Matt Ryan, to leave. One, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Letting go of one of your best players, because I think Matt Ryan is a decent goalkeeper. He's 28 years of age, and I think when Bernd Leno gets injured, he is a goalkeeper you can work with. He's a goalkeeper you can, be with in goal. I think he's way miles ahead, clear of Alexander Runarsson. The question is he at the level of Bernd Leno? My answer is I don't know. I don't think he is there, but might be. He's going to get there. Now he's joined Arsenal. And I think it's going to offer some kind of competition to Bernd Leno, but it also gives us security and squad depth. You can't think, you just can't think that you have one goalkeeper who's Bernd Leno, and then the next goalkeeper, two goalkeepers actually, is Matt Massey and Alexander Runarsson. It doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't really make sense. So at least getting Matt Ryan from Brighton. He's played in the Premier League. He's played so many games in the Premier League. He's played with Brighton in the English League. So he's proven, 28 years of age. He's that kind of goalkeeper that you feel Arsenal have made a bright signing. But I'm going to give credit to Arsenal for this one. Arsenal never sign players without noise. It never happens. Before a player comes in, we already know the details. But now, we don't know the details. We don't know even whether we have an option to buy. We know nothing. Absolutely nothing. But look, I think it's going to be like the Pablo Mari Cedric situation. We might actually have him until the end of the season, and then give him a 4-year or 3-year contract. I think that's what Arsenal is going to do, because that's what we did with Cedric, that's what we did with Pablo Mari. For the fact that we do not have enough money to sign players right now, then it's either we're going to be doing loan deals that we can actually make permanent in the summer. And trust me, if he does well, I would love to see him stay at the club. A backup goalkeeper who's 28 years, that already gives you guarantee that he's there for the next 5 years if nothing changes. If his quality doesn't drop because of sitting on the bench, and sorry for that. And actually, he must be knowing. He knows it at the back of his mind that it's going to be a second to Bernd Leno, and he says it. I'm going to be pushing Bernd Leno, and then Leno's pushing me. But it's a great signing. We needed a goalkeeper. And when Mikel Arteta was asked about that, he looked, okay, he seemed very, very sure that Arsenal will go for a goalkeeper. Like I said, we might not go for a left back, but when he was asked about that in one press conference, he actually said, we are looking at the, options available, and he said, okay, I can't really quote his words, but the way he spoke, he only showed you that Runarsson was a rash decision. They're going to correct it. They're going to correct. It was a mistake that we are going to correct. And I think we have corrected it. Matt Ryan joins us from Brighton. So what should I say? Welcome to Arsenal, Matt Ryan. Welcome to Arsenal, Matt Ryan. We hope the best out of the best. Like I said, he's not going to play so many games. Most of the games we have is FA Cup. Don't expect him to see him in the FA Cup clash against Southampton tomorrow. That would be too early. Although, of course, crossing over from Brighton to Arsenal, you just need a few warm-ups, but the environment is new. The staffing the coaching staff is new. The players around him are new. The environment is new, so he needs to adapt. But I think it's a brilliant signing, especially when it comes to the psychological impact it's going to have to the goalkeeper Bernd Leno. Because I've seen Bernd Leno make brilliant saves, but I've also seen him make stupid saves because he doesn't have competition. Are we back? Are we going back to the days when Bernd Leno played with, was in the goalkeeping department with Emi Martinez? I think we might be going back to those days. Welcome to Arsenal, Matt Ryan, and I'll be doing more videos about him. I'll speak to you very, very soon.